Hi guys, how are you doing? So in the last video, which I show you how you can just plot something with Java effects, and we built an application for that. But as I lost access to that application, so as I lost that access, we need to we are using in this video another application that I'm actually building is this one, is a data plotter. So we are gonna work with this application. So let's get started. So before I show you how to before I'm going to show you how to put timestamps to your x-axis, I would like to show you how you can change your data to a different option from, for instance, you have a line chart. You have a line chart that is this case. We are gonna, for instance, we are gonna plot something with our application. Yeah, so we are putting this thing, this value. This is the wind speed. So yes, here we have a line chart, and we want to make an scatter chart of it, or an stacked area chart, or a pie chart. So we are gonna work out the method that does change the line chart method to an scattered area chart in the first time. And for that, I'm gonna make this method change to a stacked area chart. Change to a stacked area chart. So yes, in this one, I'm building it for my application that uses a list of line charts. A list of XY series. But we are gonna make, but for you to see it's good, we are gonna use an XY series. So yes, this is quite easy method, because you can make it. You can just make it the method to return an stacked area chart. Stacked area chart number. So we are given 4 arguments, the line chart and the series. So that's how we create. Here we are creating the chart, the stacked area chart, and before creating it, we need to create the number axis, the x-axis, and the y-axis, number axis, and here we have to add 4 arguments. and let me explain you that if you want, because we have that let me explain you this point, because we have that the line chart of JavaFX does always require as arguments. Here you can see it. Always is requiring as an argument. I don't see where you can see here. Well, we have here the line chart as well as the stacked area chart and the scatter chart are subclasses of chart itself. And for instance, if we open here Azure's code file of chart, we see that here, and in the constructor you need an x-y-axis and an y-axis. Here it explains it, constructor and y-axis. So always you can open the source code and know your options. For instance, we can just, if we have a series with these three arguments, we can just add that series. We know that now. So, and here we have the XY series, and we add all arguments here. That's a very simple way to build so we don't have to write anything more, like some methods for the stacked area chart to get the series. So for this method we just write, we can just say here return stacked area chart. Stacked chart. Here we can just say return stacked area chart, and for changing it yes, we are gonna do it the fast method, the quick method is this one. And this file we created for our application, but all chart options, JavaFX chart options, are in the package JavaFX and chart are in the package chart. So there we have it. We are going to save it. We are going to save this, and then in our main application is our main application source code, and we created a button array of tools, StackedAreaChart. So we are going to do now that for the tools we are going to add event handler, an action event for this button that we create this button, the button of save offset and load and so on. This is a button, but with a background image. So we created this stacked area button, and this has the index of this button has the index of null 1, 2, 3. Is the index has index 3. Set on action. Set on action. If I'm not wrong, what is that one? Yeah, set on action. So there we go. Set on action. Yeah. This part is quite easy. We just we labeled our chart for beta hand. So here our stacked area chart is null. We have to name it stacked area. Stacked area, we should here stacked area as well is the same as functions. I'm gonna save here. Let's change it to StackedAreaChart. There we go. This is our chart, and here we need the arguments. We need the arguments for that. So the line chart is this one, and the series we are gonna make it for the series S list get index 3, okay. Because in our program we are working with search. So yes, and then we have here created our transform. Stacked area chart is very simple. It will be the most raw as possible that we can see. Yes, and we're gonna do that. Sun comment. Here we need to reference this object. and therefore we have moved the source code here after, because we need to reference this node here, a vertical box, and we have to say get children and so that's how probably we would set the new stacked area to the position of the line charts. Otherwise, I'm figuring out now better ways to handle this element, like saying that our line chart here is not a line chart, but it's not just a line chart, but it's a bar line chart. So just this way we could, and now here at the method itself, we don't need to create. We say here that LCT, and we don't have to do this process. Let's try this thing. Let's try this thing, and that's why I'm gonna make two different methods. One for the case that you are working with just a line chart, and for the case you want to substitute it. So in this series you don't need that series. So that is very simple. For this method, it's very simple. We have LCT. This one is very simple. You just need the line chart, the number axis. Here is number axis. In the and for this method we wouldn't need any return type, so we will just transform. Well, we can actually do that. new static area chart. So we change it to this method. We save it here, so and our application. So let's try this one. Let's try this one. See how what is So here we got the decisive error that you cannot convert an stacked area chart to LineChart. You cannot make of a LineChart an stacked area chart. However, we can probably change probably a XY chart we can probably make our XY chart. Let's see if we can do now. I see now that you cannot do that, so we are gonna do the first option, which was to remove from the So there we go, we are doing this thing in a quite dirty way. For instance, here we are creating the object in the method, and it cannot be seen at all. For instance, if we needed to access to this variable, we would have to this new object. It would be quite difficult. So this is the dirty way too. But I'm gonna use this way to show you how it works, and that's why here we have a better way to do the process. So let's So here I work, and there is how it works. I changed it just to remove the container or his children, and add a new chart of the given, to a new vertical box. But now I'm figuring out how to make our method better, and instead of adding here we don't need to add any series now, but we create a list here of all the LineChart children, and so here we have, did you see it? So now what I think it does is to get all the data from the chart, not all the data from the datasets that we have in our list. For that we should make our method better. But that's how you can make a line chart of a line chart and scattered and stacked area chart with just pressing a button. Oh, it's what a shame. I'm sorry guys, but I already noticed that the video was just recording this part, so what I had to show that such a simple way to. Let me show you how works our method, and I will show you as well how our source code is. I will share again the source code of the method we created. So yes, this is the method itself. Let me explain you this method. So here today we created this method, public StackedAreaChart, change it to StackedAreaChart, given a line chart as an argument. We have our number axis, x-axis, y-axis. The StackedAreaChart requires an x-axis and a y-axis. We create the list of all the xi chart axis series. We create our list, and we add to the list all the data from the chart, all the current data from the chart we add to that list, and we add to our StackedAreaChart such data. Then we set the style of the line chart to the StackedAreaChart, and the background and the blend mode. Then we make it to return our StackedAreaChart. And then in our application, plug application here at the bottom have we that we create our StackedAreaChart here, calling the method itself. We set the size, again basing on our chart. Then our container, make our container to remove all its children, and to get its new children with the new stacked area and the container. So let's see now how it works. Our application is here, data plotter. So there we have what I wanted to show you, our new StackedAreaChart. So, and the process is very similar from ScatterChart and for the pie chart. And as well, if we want to change again this to a line chart, is created methods of the sort. So that was all in the video for today. Thank you very much, guys, for watching it. Remember, subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more. If you are learning with me, building chart-related applications, and that's what I will upload more JavaFX related content, of course, as many of you have seen the video. So let me know what you think about this, and in the next video I will show you how to create timestamps, how to put our timestamps in the x-axis, which is quite tricky method, but I figured out such methods, so I hope that in the next video will be about how to put timestamps in the x-axis. So take care, thank you for watching the video.